Robin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. On the virus. Sirius-XM.
I had such ridiculously racist, horrible dreams last night. It was,
Were they daydreams? Just laying awake, looking at the ceiling, hands behind your head, feet crossed, just dreaming of lynching people to fucking...
Smoking a pipe and whittling.
Yeah.
Calling out to the fields.
Yeah, just thinking about making your own strange fruit.
Oh, my God. No, it was really... Now, it's a dream, so, you know, I don't know what they mean. Everyone tries to interpret dreams.
We'll figure them out very quickly.
But, well, I'm sure you will. But it's like, it's really fucked up. Really fucked up. But now, I must say, also, again, please, let me reiterate. This is a dream. And I know it sounds very racist, but I can't control what the fuck happens in my dreams. So here it goes.
Okay.
First, I don't know what happened, but I was hanging out in a big room. And there was a woman in there and a big chimpanzee. I swear, it was like a big chimpanzee that was going around, and a couple other people in the room were like all cool with the chimpanzee. And all I'm thinking is, these things fucking rip your balls off and bite your face and shit like that. And I didn't want to look at them or show fear, but I was afraid. And the thing like sensed the fear in me and starts coming over and like fucking with me.
Right.
And
who was the girl? She white girl or black girl?
It was a white girl.
Did you like her?
I didn't know her.
Okay.
Was she coming from school or was it summer vacation?
I have no idea what that. I'm not going to let you elaborate and make this worse than it comes off being a dream.
Okay, so some people were cool with the chimpanzee, but you were afraid of it.
I didn't like the chimpanzee because I see, and this has nothing to do with anything else, but the fact that I know that chimpanzees are very vicious when they attack and things like that. So, but it was supposed to be cool, but I was kind of being, very fearful of this chimpanzee. Then, I don't know how this turned around to something, but two guys were in the room and they were blowing the chimpanzee.
Wait, two guys
See, two guys are in the room blowing the chimpanzee.
How's that racist?
It wasn't me, or no. It gets.
Wait,
this is
who
the
were
racist
the guys?
part. I don't know.
And what was the chimpanzee doing?
The chimpanzee was getting a blowjob and I guess enjoying it.
Was he
enjoying
a crack
it.
dealer?
And one of the guys was like, because I was looking over like, what the fuck is going on? And the guy looked over and he's like talking about how you gotta grab the chimpanzee's dick.
Oh no!
And it was really bad. So what are you saying oh no for?
Keep going with
ahead.
the dream.
No, go ahead. What do you have so far, Jimmy?
The chimpanzee is your racist minds putting a black man as a chimpanzee.
Really?
Yeah, but
why would I do that?
It's because it's an irrational fear of black people that you have.
Okay.
And I think that's what it is. And yet other people in the room aren't afraid of them. So you see how we all interact with black guys and not afraid, but you have this irrational anger, which I think is fear-based.
Okay.
And but deep down, it's because you want to suck their big dicks.
No!
Oh my God, is that scary?
God.
You just told my story.
See, that I know isn't the gist of this dream.
No, but the fear part, I believe. I'm kidding about that part.
Well, that could be the way I've interpreted it into a dream. I don't know where the blowing.
I actually wouldn't have went there, but you said it was racist, so I'm assuming it had something to do with
later on in the dream, like okay, that happened, and that was all weird and shit. And then, you know how dreams are. Then I'm in some department store. And for
Were
some
you
reason,
Woolworths and Woolco?
Yes, I was in a department store. It had elevators and.
Hope it wasn't a Sears in Florida in 1981. All right, guys. for you. Go ahead.
I was buying a department. Yes, I was in the department store, and there was an elevator, so I was on one of the top floors, and this older woman, was trying to get something from one of the shelves that she wanted to purchase, I gather, and she couldn't do it because something was in the way, and I could have helped her out, but I had to get this giant bowl from the top shelf and take that out because I had to get a bowl for some reason. So I grabbed the bowl and I just walked out, and she goes, "Can't help me, huh?" And I go, I'm in a rush. And went to the elevators to get downstairs. So,
by the way, another gay thing, grabbing a ball.
No, bowl.
A big bowl, of course.
Bowl.
You have to reach up and grab a bowl. You were molested by somebody of color. You were forced to suck a dick of color.
In the
How does
treehouse.
that come into
No, you had to reach up and grab a bowl. It might have been a Mexican guy from the farm that you hung out on or whatever.
What is a bowl? What does the bowl represent?
You're reaching up, grabbing a ball. It's a word thing. Dreams do that word shit.
So instead, I'm reaching up to a giant sack
ball
with balls in them.
Yes.
And
why can't you help me? That's probably what you were saying. Why? That's probably what your mind was going. Why can't you help me? No one was helping you.
No one was helping me.
Big dark dick in your young white mouth.
I do remember though, it was a white bowl because it was a white porcelain, big I have a soup bowl in my house that is very similar. One of the big white soup bowls, but it was bigger than that.
Okay.
It was like a big white bowl.
Except in your house, a statue's holding it like.
Yes, of course.
Out in the fucking front yard. Okay,
so I bring.
What was the woman trying to get?
I don't know what she was trying to get, but it was something that was stuck on a shelf, and she was kind of backed in a corner, like she was stuck in there too, kind of, as she's trying to get this thing out. It was very awkward, and I could have helped her very easily get whatever she needed off the shelf because it wasn't high up or anything. But instead, I inconvenienced her more by opening the door to leave that room that this merchandise was in.
She represents your mom, who didn't help you when you were young.
Or he
Mommy
didn't help.
always helped me.
Or he maybe
Not
Anthony,
when you were getting mouth raped.
No, I've never gotten mouth raped. I assure you.
Anthony's thing is he's got arms and guns. Maybe you're afraid that you won't be able to protect a girl that you're with, and a girl is going to be injured or taken away from you.
She was an older woman. It was an old woman, and I looked at her like, "Look, get the fuck out!" Like,
why can't you help me? Means
like
something.
I don't want to help her with anything. So you're thinking it's me that needs to help instead of
I don't know. I know.
this woman.
I thought it might be the girl. She's trapped in a corner trying to reach something, and she's saying, "Why don't you help me?"
Yeah.
So you're kind of just leaving her without help. You're leaving her without being helped. But if she was younger, I would say maybe it's a fear. But if she's an old lady, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I go downstairs with the bowl in the elevator. Now, by the time I walk out of the department
Of course you
store,
go down.
Yeah.
Of course you go down.
I'm going down.
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Big ball in the elevator. You go down. I got it.
No.
Shaft. Elevator shaft.
I didn't even think of that.
And what happened? Like The Shining, fucking, but it was milk coming out in your face of the elevator? Did somebody have on a fucking dog or bunny rabbit outfit? You fucking mo? All right, go ahead.
So I go downstairs in this department store, but I don't pay for the bowl. But nobody like gives me a problem. But I can't even see cash registers or anything. And I leave, and I'm out now in the parking lot, and it's nighttime, right? And now instead of the bowl, for some reason, I have a pizza, and it's not in a box. It's just the pie.
Of course it's not, because that would be a vagina. Why would it be?
It's not in a box. The pizza is like under my arm, like you would hold a stack of books, like that, like not flat either. Like it's under my arm, laying there, like where the cheese would all drip off, but it's not. There's a little grease dripping off of it, but and in the other hand, I think I might have the bowl or something. And I'm walking, and now I notice that I'm being flanked by two gentlemen of color, and they look a little gangsta. So, and then it hits me. I'm like, holy shit! These are the two guys that like threatened me if I didn't have like money for them or something tomorrow. They were gonna fuck me up, you know. So I've got this dumb pizza in a bowl. I don't have a gun with me or anything. So the black guy comes up and like goes, you know, I'm gonna smack you in your fucking head. And then he bashes me in the head. And I was like, ow, that fucking hurt and shit. And then he's like, where's my shit? And he was getting all fucking in my face and pissed off. And took the pizza, took the bowl.
Why would you want the pizza after it's been against your fucking shirt?
I don't know.
Probably has your shirt cookies in it.
Shirt cookies.
It's been dripping half the pizza. It looks like your pizza had a stroke because this fucking cheese is all on one side.
Stroke pizza. And then it got really weird where where he touched my leg.
Of course he did.
He touched my leg, and then I started thinking, holy shit, this motherfucker is going to try something. So I got up and tried to run, and you know how running goes in dreams?
No.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and then he like punched me in the head, and the other guy like grabbed me too and started like kicking my ass. And I woke up. But there was no
racist,
there
though.
was no sexual. Well, the whole thing of it going from the chimp to the that, and then the gangsters and
the chimp could just honestly represent aggressive males. Like
Yeah.
there are other people comfortable with them, and you're uncomfortable with certain aggressive males. That's why you got to protect yourself.
Yeah.
I think it's all about protection. And you're afraid that you'll be walking through a parking lot and someone will try to rob you, and all you'll have is some motherfucking pizza and a bowl.
Pizza in a dumb bowl.
I don't know what the bowl means. Somebody might have
Bowl
it.
might represent something. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, I would love to. Somebody out there might have an interesting interpretation of that, which we'll never know if it's real or not.
Now I realize how you guys cover like 20 hours of radio a week with a fucking 2-hour dumb dream story, and this guy who thinks he's a fucking doctor.
well, that's what we do.
But I'm realizing I don't know what I'm. I
you
recognize
try to
that I don't know.
analyze these things.
What was your, I would like to analyze one of your dreams. What was it? There was an apple, and somebody fed it to me with their fucking palm flattened.
I don't even have big teeth anymore.
Well,
All right, no need to be literal.
Gregorio, Antonio.
Amy.
The virus. Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.